Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and welcome back to Modded Superflat Survival. I hopped in the world, was about to press the record button, and then the game said nope. Alright, so therefore, we're gonna try again. Therefore, y'all get to chill around for the 30 seconds or so as it takes to load the game. Nah, it's longer, it's closer to like 45 or 60. Do 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 do. No, it's definitely longer than that. Closer to a minute and a half or so. Alright, Method, you can end your stream now whenever you want. Hadoink! There we go. We're gonna hope that it goes into the game this time. Do 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 do. Because I got to this point, and then Minecraft said no thank you. Alright, coolio. So I've been chilling here in my little AFK shack. Gonna let all the chunks load. Been chilling AFK shack to get the stuff going. Are you still snow shoveling, Ian? Because if so, I guess you could just plop this on in the background. And yes, howdy, welcome back to the stream. Alright, so we are looking for Not much has been going on other than I've had more iron cooking up because the golem farm is still ever so slowly working its magic. I've had a lot of coal cooking up, so therefore I've been turning a lot of the iron, well, the little bit of iron and steel. Howdy Ryan, welcome back as well. Alright, let's see, so if that's all completed, it is time to start preparing for our little setup over at the other area, nearby the apocalypse portal. Alright, have fun shoveling snow. I probably wouldn't want to do it every day for several months out of the year. But, I would definitely like to enjoy shoveling snow one time. Alright, what we are going to do is we're going to start warming up the little speeder. I don't feel like taking one of the high-class trains all the way over to the apocalypse portal. I currently don't need to. Oh, I need num-nums. Therefore, we're going to be taking the tiny little speeder. You know what I could do? If I wanted to spend the steel, I could work on a dedicated, decent-looking locomotive. That way I don't have to go around in this pathetic little thing. Or what I could do is I could just straight up uncouple our first SD44 from the others, and then just take the one locomotive, because I'm not planning on a high amount of freight that needs to be traveling. Or what I could do is take, you know, like Amtrak, that's one locomotive. Just take the whole Surfliner over there. But nah, I think I'll just take the little speeder, it'll warm up fast enough. Yeah, this is fine. Hadoink! Alright, gonna let that warm up. And while that's warming up, we're gonna grab supplies. Do. I'll be taking cobblestone. You know, I think I'll start with cobblestone. Oh yeah, I still haven't plopped down that fence either. Oh, I need to inspect the track. You know, I think the speeder will be a good time where I can inspect the track and make sure that everything is... Uh-oh. I just realized I never set up a switch over there. You know, I think I might need to plop down one extra lever at the end of this. Oh, that was painful. I might need to plop down one extra lever at the end of the control board here. The control panel, because I don't have a lever for that one. Alright, well, either way, taking the little speeder, I'll be able to investigate the track, because you could see over there, that steel block, that one's a little too close. I'm going to have to dig it up. And therefore, I'll be taking the speeder. Track inspection. You know what I could do? I really could plop down the Ford F-150, but I think that's really not much faster than the speeder. I think the speeder is a whopping 50 kilometers, and the Ford is, I think, like 60, 65. That's not much of an improvement. All right, so we are looking at, where's the speeder? Nope, hold on. Does it tell me? So yeah, the speeder, 50 kilometers an hour, and the Ford is 80. I guess that's a little better, but still, it's not like the, where is it? SD44, where it's 112. Otherwise, I really could take something that's the Dash 8 might be all right. Dash 8W. The Dash 9 only goes 112 as well. Oh well. Is there something like speedier? Let's think. Looking at diesel locomotives in terms of what I would want to start preparing for. I know what I could do. I could grab one of the, or make like a GP9. Oh, that's only 105. Never mind. The E9. I didn't realize we had the E8s and the E9s. E9's totally different scheme though. 113, 150. The DDFA 40. Interesting. Whopping 7,000. That's 150 kilometers an hour though. That is speedy. I'm not gonna start working on these yet. SD70 Ace. Oh yeah, all the locomotives are up here. Otherwise, there was something like the subway. That's the unpowered one. That one's under 20. We might go for the DDFA 40. Let me just look this up real quickly here. Hold on, what was it? It was the DDFA 40. Because I feel like that sounds very similar to the DDA 40X. That might just be close enough. You know, I might want to go for this. What are we looking at? Hold on. 82 for the frame. See, it has 2 engines. You know, this might be the locomotive that I'll be wanting. Okay, well, either way, we'll work on that later. Okay. So anyways, enough like preparing for the future. That might be the primary locomotive we'll be taking. This is almost done. Therefore, I'm just gonna pull out all the steel, drop in another stack of 60. Okay, so time to grab our supplies. We probably won't be needing too many, I'd like to hope. Most of it's going to be cobblestone, which is why I was considering taking the freight after all, for the reason being of we might need the storage space. Or I could make this a little challenging and just take the speeder on its own. How much cobblestone do we even have? Well, we still have a fair amount. How much will I really need though? Because it could totally save me trips in the event that I just straight up only take this. Yeah, we'll start with all the cobblestone. We'll do it one thing at a time until I get tired of it. Alright, let me toss the steel into the casting basin. Yeah, I know what the DDA 40X locomotive is. That's why I was wondering how similar the FA40 was. I'll need to look that up, but that'll be later, as I was saying. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the 1 slot free. So yeah, time to take the speeder and head on over. Or what I could do, I could just take another storage crate. You know, I think I'll do that. As fun as it is riding on trains, it kind of takes a while loading up the freight cars. Therefore, what I think I'll do is I'll just toss all my cobblestone in here. I'll plop that one back because I know which one that's supposed to be. And then I guess while I'm here, I'll also take some glass as well. Oh, that one filled up. That's fine. I'll pop that there. Hold on to the rest of the cobblestone. So I'm thinking glass as well. Oh, we only have 20. I do not have a lot of glass. All right, I think we'll need to go shoveling. Therefore, shoveling the, whatchamacallit, the coal over in the apocalypse. Since that's going to be right nearby, I might as well. So I'll take, what juices do we have? 640. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 300 uses should be good enough. Or sorry, 3,000. I don't think I'll be needing that much. You know what I could do? I could take another like 3 of these just for storage of the sand. Okay. I think we are in the clear because I still have the bed and whatnot on me. Therefore, I think I'm prepared for what we'll be needing. You know, hold on. Maybe I should probably get some coal, thinking about it. Do. Do I need coal? Or could I use other fuel? I could use saplings. I still have a lot of those, but one day I'll have a locomotive powered entirely by saplings. Otherwise, I could just use charcoal. Charcoal to cook up the stuff. Or I could just cook it up here. I think that's what I'll end up going for. I'll just cook all the sand over here. Okay. I've officially decided what we are going to do. Therefore, we shall now proceed forward. Step 1 is place down as much of the cobblestone as I can over near the apocalypse area. I still have torches, right? I think I have another stack after this. It's about to become nighttime, though. I'll probably want to catch my Z's beforehand. Oh, let me check the switch track. Even though I don't think I really need to because we only have the one over there. And unpowered, it's default open. So over here, the small loop is closed, which is exactly what I want it to be. And because the speeder goes on track 1, when time comes for us to make a return, I shall activate switch 1. Okay, it's bedtime. That's one. Is that important? It very well might be. Today it currently is not. Alright. Nope, not important. Here, I'll just keep the bed separate. And bedtime. Alright. And away we shall go. I'll figure out how to turn the speeder around when we get there. Right now, everything's all established that we can just venture forward. Alright, here we go. Throttle up. Trying to avoid wheel slip. Alright, now we're moving. So I'll need to be on the lookout for any steel blocks that might be a little too close to the track. I will say though, the speeder's not very fast, but it does have a level of fun to it. Some small scale railroad, just going around, looking at stuff. Oh, there's one. That's the one I was referring to. Got the dead man's pedal on. Okay, we're gonna keep that on. Time to start applying the brake. Alright, I stopped way too early. I was kind of anticipating it would stop a little sooner. Oh wait, it's like, I don't care, I'm already over here. Hadoink! Hopefully we're not going to find any more steel blocks over on that side, because most of the occurrences should have been over there. Alright. Brake off, throttle forward. Let's go. I guess I'll keep the shovels there. Alright, so now let's tone it back on the throttle. Oh, there's a steel block. I'll need to remember to pick that up on the way back. I feel like we're already moving, this is fine. You know what, I might not need to worry. Usually anything that's about 3 blocks away from the track is far enough over. The speeder does not have a point of where it just keeps moving, because a lot of the other locomotives, you're able to get to the point where it maintains its speed, but without warming up the engine. Howdy, Rye, welcome back. Method done streaming by now? And I think we might be in the clear. I'm not seeing any other steel blocks or aluminum just sitting out. Alright, so if that's the case, let me head back over here. Alright, he's done. Alright, we'll see if more folks start showing up. Yeah, we're only 15 minutes into today. You know, one thing's for sure, the SD44 is definitely a lot faster than this. The previous test run, it only took about 1.5 to 2 minutes going from one end to the other. You know what I could do? If I get a tank car, I could fill it up with biodiesel and then have my own tank over here of biodiesel. That way I'll have biodiesel on both ends. But that'll be for a little later. I want to start getting a structure in place first. But yeah, that's where all the cobblestone comes down to. I'll make it fancy with other blocks later. This is so much nicer than just running around by horse, because I could just sit here and like focus on other stuff while we glide across the track. Oh, going upon the next curve, that means we're getting close. Because after this curve, once it straightens out, yep, there's a switch track. Therefore, there it is. There's our current building we'll start working on. Howdy, soybean, welcome back as well. So what I'm thinking is, I'll go all the way across the curve, and then that way I'm facing the other direction. Then when time comes to leave, I'll be all set. Let's pick it up a little bit more. What I could do, what if I set throttle all the way up and just turn the engine off? Well, that cools it down a lot faster, that's for sure. It's probably not very realistic, though. But hey, I'm saving fuel. Welcome back, Ian. You haven't missed much. I've just been preparing to set up the secondary base of operations over here. Yeah, the horn's not going to work if the engine's not actually on. Forgot about that. It's fine. I think we can carefully glide into position. I don't think we're going to be losing too much speed. We just have to make it right in there. Well, this is all based on the poll, because 7 people voted for earlier streams, 6 people wanted streams to be at the same time. Therefore, I figured, you know, close enough. Alright, and this is where I started planning brake. The brakes on this are so weak, though. The stopping distance is moderately large, because, you know, this is a small engine, I guess. It's very lightweight, therefore it doesn't have a lot of mass that needs to stop compared to some of the big diesel locomotives. Like, those take longer to stop because they're heavier. They just want to keep moving. This one, I don't know why this one takes so long. But anyways, enough complaining about the speeder. Let me consume some bread, then we'll start setting up. What I'm kind of thinking of is sort of like a sloped warehouse type of thing. Kind of. And then what I mean by that is, this is going to be the primary area, and then I'll have like smaller locations over here. I would say offices, but I'm just going to be putting like other equipment and whatnot. Over here is going to be the enclosed train area. So as I said, 2 of these tracks are intentionally on the inside, then I'll have some sort of like roof overhang for that 3rd one on the outside. So that's the game plan. Welcome back, Ryan. I figured you were still watching Method as well. It's coming night? Oh, it's not. Not yet. Still have time. This upcoming night, I'll need to plop down more torches, though, because it's quite dark. I'll also figure out... I'm gonna need a staircase or something. I'll figure out something on that end. we'll get there soon enough. I have not heard of puffing fish. Yeah, I can understand not being outside for the extended periods of time. We'll see if if it makes its way over here, Rye. Because I've only seen it around a couple times. I think it's creepy. I just think it's whatever. Yeah, we're gonna hope that 3 blocks wide is not gonna cause any problems, or 5 blocks, I should say. Bye. We're gonna hope that I don't construct any locomotive that is any wider than this, because I don't want to accidentally tear down the walls or anything. Alright, so what I'm thinking is some of these locomotives are really tall. I'll probably make it like 7 blocks before plopping that down. Alright, so we are looking at +3. So yeah, 4, 5. I could go all out and make it 9 blocks. That way it would be 5 by 9. But yeah, when you say a rare time where we can say touch snow, that's very much inapplicable over here. Alright, so where is McCobblestone? Here it is. Things becoming nighttime now. Oh, very shortly. I could tell the subtle difference in grass color, but I'm definitely going to need to think of some sort of staircase or something. I'll probably be plopping that down on this side, because that back side is just going to be more train yard, potentially. Well, more of the outside stuff is going to be on that side. The inside stuff is going to be over here. Therefore, I'm going to want the staircase on the inside. And yes, howdy, Robotnik, the alpha player. Or should I say, ex-Minecraft alpha player. Come on. Do. Like how you could see the 2 village houses off in the distance. And some of the farms as well. Hadoink! Oh wait, I was supposed to... Alright, we're gonna do something that may not be smart. We're gonna start putting torches down, even though I know bad guys are very likely to spawn. But I want to know, here on this inside portion, how much light I'm really gonna need. I'm gonna be smart, unlike Method, and put the torches down first. Alright, so we are looking at... It's like the slimes don't bother me. Bye. Alright, so this is like, what, 5 blocks in between? I'm gonna try to guesstimate. Let's see, so 1, 2... Torch. Torch, 1, 2... Torch, 1, 2... Uh-oh, bad guys are coming in. Hello. I don't really have any way to keep them out, unless if I had some sort of, like, super extended piston. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... Torch. That's a big unfortunate. That is not symmetrical. That just means, am I able to move these over a little bit? So if I had 2 blocks on that side, that would bump this over by 1. If I had 3 blocks on that side, that would bump this over by 2. Hey, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I know how to make this exactly symmetrical. Then I'll just mirror it to the other side. Hey, how did you hop the wall? This is 3 blocks tall. I don't know. Unless he spawned up there. Up, here we go again. Y'all can't see it, but let me... Hadoink. Alright, so over here it is... I need to move this one. Oops, 1 block between. Hadoink. 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 Alright, there we go. So now it's 3 blocks on that side, 3 blocks on that side. Cool. Everything lined up all nice and evenly. Hadoink. 1, 2. Hadoink. Hadoink. I know I keep saying hadoink. That's how I like counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1 more. Alright, there we go. Okay, this is good enough. I'll catch my Z's now. That way all the bad guys can stop spawning. Alright. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm probably going to do is maybe just set up like cobblestone right in the middle or something. Oopsies. Alright. So this way I could have torches in the middle and then not have any concern for that either. Like I was saying, as long as no trains are larger than 5 blocks. Cool, I do have another stack after this. Yay. Alright. Yeah, at some point the bots get to everyone. You just need to be on the lookout while you are a small fry. Alright, that's why big folks have moderators to deal with that sort of stuff. That is very much not me. Not currently. The only time I had moderators on stream was for walking to the Farlands. And huddling. Okay, so that one was there. Then +2. I'll need to think of some way. Okay, never mind. We're doing that staircase now. My leg. How should I have the staircase set up? Here's a better idea. Where's the middle? And then I'll kind of split it from there, going up on both directions. How many torches? 1, 2. Okay, so there are 8 torches, which means it's 4 and 4. That puts the middle to be right here. Alright, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. We're gonna make a nice big 3x3 door. Whatever happened to Mixer, after all, because I've already kind of forgotten what the story of it was. Because I remember Mixer had Minecraft, or Minecraft had Mixer integration on Bedrock, and they were really promoting it at E3 2018. I think? Or it was Minecraft Fair. I don't know, somewhere around that time. Okay, but either way, if this is going to be here, so I'll put the stairs here, then that means I'll plop this right here. Yeah, Minecraft also had Twitch integration. That was even earlier. But yeah, that was Java. That was 1.7.4, 2014. No, 13. 14? Hold on. When did it come out? I always get 1.7's like general release date. Alright, 2013. So 1.7.10 was all the way in 2014. 1.7 had a very, very long release schedule, from 1.7.2 all the way until 1.7.10. That's why I struggled to remember. It went bankrupt. I would not be surprised. Alright, yeah, no, it wasn't just 1.7.10, like it didn't disappear after that short amount of time. But yeah, I know it was around for a little bit. Ninja made it bankrupt? Truth be told, I haven't heard much of the guy, but from the clips I've seen, I'm not a fan of him. He's not a kind of person I would want to be associated with. But yeah, he single-handedly bankrupted. You know, I don't entirely blame him for like wanting the money. But at the same time, had he given Mixer more time, it might have turned a profit at some point. So that's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop at 8 blocks. Because I'm looking at this and I'm realizing I don't know just how tall some of these are. Nah, I'll give it extra room. I'll go another 2 blocks above this. Okay, let me just plop more staircase down though. Yes, I'll be adding actual stairs later. Alright, was later bought by Facebook. Oh well, Facebook can't afford it. Facebook is one of the companies that can afford nearly as much as it would ever want. Well, I should say Meta is capable of affording. Because like I said beforehand, Facebook is a service, Meta is the company. I'll need to add some sort of decoration of this, but what I'm kind of envisioning in my mind really is like big old industrial warehouse looking thing. So it's going to be pretty bland. I'll add some sort of detailing. I'll be plopping down windows. I'm thinking high windows because the whole office area is not going to be this tall. I just kind of need staircases to be able to get to the roof. Because I'm planning on having a sort of walkway up here. Wow, this is really high up, but I'm still planning on having a sort of walkway or something up here. And then, just like I said, it's a big old slanted roof, and I'm thinking, which direction would it face? I don't know. I have a few notes on kind of what I was envisioning. I'll need to look back at those. But yeah, there'll be a little catwalk or something way up here. Big old slanted roof. That way, all the exhaust on the inside can be outputted into one particular direction. I don't know if that's the proper term, outputted, but oh well. I'll go with it. Oh, that is way up there. All right. So the game plan is, excuse me, this is not slime supportive. All right. How much cobblestone do I have? I'll need to acquire some more. Where'd it go? Oh wait. And hadoink. Well, the problem is I feel like I just might run out of cobblestone. I know what I could do. I could make the roof out of something else. Alright. Place your bets now while I heal up. Do you think I can make the jump and land on that cobblestone? You have until my health is full. Oh, health is already full. Man, 1.11 healing is great. You know what? It was a trick question. I'm not going to jump. Ah. Because I directly fell. Alright. I changed my mind at the last second. Because I realized that would be far more efficient. Yeah, I'm not sure how tall some of these trains are going to be, but I'm really hoping that at this height, I don't have to worry about them. Don't have to worry about any of them clunking way up here. And what I'm thinking of also doing is I'll add one support beam or something that goes right down the middle. I know what I could do. I could add several more support beams, but I want the catwalk to be above all the trains. That way I'm capable of looking down and not have to worry about them destroying the place. But this is definitely not some of the, not compatible for, what was it? What was it? Arc Heavy Industrial. That's one of the content packs I have, and the trains in there are very large. They're all still standard gauge, but they are quite large. They have a bigger boy, which is a more detailed and noticeably larger model of the 4014. Oh, I was going to put torches as well. I'll do that soon. I know what I could do. I could plop down skylights or something. It's becoming nighttime already? It's getting there. One thing I realized is that I was finally paying attention earlier, and cooking up a stack of logs in the charcoal really does provide a lot of XP. I thought it was going to be cheap or something, like some small levels, but I went all the way from, it was either level 5 or level 7, all the way to level 31, just from those 24 furnaces. Okay, now it's definitely getting dark. Okay, how much more? Alright, we're getting there. What I could do before I put a roof down is put torches all along here, because once I get the roof down, this whole top area is going to be very dark. Again? I said hide! Whoever keeps sending it my way is very, what's the word? Determined. There we go. That's the word I had to think of. I almost said decisive, but that's not the word I was thinking of. Okay. And hadoink. Looking like a new moon. It's only the outline. I kind of feel like the new moon in Minecraft shouldn't be visible. At the same time, that would require adjusting the fog, or not the fog, the general glow of the moon, because it's just copy and pasted for all 8 phases. So the amount of glow around the moon on the texture is the same amount of glow that you see as a full moon. What is that slime doing? Excuse me, buddy, can you just not? You're trespassing on private property. It's only private now because I started establishing my little claimed area. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we start, was it 5 blocks? So here? Oh, I know what I could do. I could just look down and then put the torch above every location here. Oops, not there. Yeah, I just know that looking at this from the outside is going to be a very big, boring box. Big, boring box. Triple B. You know, I think I'll call it that. I'll call this my... No, that's a buzz. Is that important? I think it is. Alright, no response necessary. Alright, but yeah, it's the quintuple B because it's the big, boring box base. There we go. Fun fact, it's not quadruple. That is not technically the correct word. I didn't realize that until like a few months ago. I've been saying quadruple for years, but it's either quintuple or quintuple. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it might be quintuple actually. But yeah, I didn't realize that quadruple wasn't a word. It makes logical sense, but it's not grammatically correct. Oh well. The quintuple B. That does not sound as cool though. Oh well. Octuple. Octuple means 8 though. Is that an actual word though? But yeah, I could never I never really looked up everything after like 4. But yeah, I know there's proper what's the word for when it's at the beginning? Prefix, there it is. Suffix and prefix. I couldn't think of what the correct prefix was every time after that, therefore I kind of would just call something else for everything larger than 4. Alright, there we go. You know, this really is pretty much looking how I envisioned within my mind. What I think I'll do though, I think this might look better with some posts in the middle. Not too many though. Okay, so if there's 8... No, there's 7 sections. Therefore, if I had 1 there, I think I might be able to plop 1 here. That way, that one's free, this one's free, this one's free. Then I'll plop it here. Right smack between each of the, that way it's looking like a support pillar, and the whole area is just not really floating. There we go. There is a funny line from a video or something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, never mind. It was his quote from anime. It was something like, "There's always something, something funny about when someone wants, something realistic in their fiction," or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, and I was thinking how in Minecraft, I totally don't need to add these support pillars, but like here in the fictional game where everything floats, I proceed to add support pillars just because I think it looks nicer. I don't know, kind of funny. But anyways, let's see. Rise of Ages to the list of suggestions. At this point, it's not even a list, it's a full-on mountain. It's a big pile of suggestions, and I'll just shovel it on top, if I ever remember. Is there a reason you suggested? I think I might clean out this torch. No, I still need it for the opening. Alright, well either way, I'm gonna plop down torches on the outside. You know what I could do? I could add lamps behind colored glass. That way it's going back to being semi-realistic, because it would be the different colored lights used, green, yellow, and red. And then usually there are 2 or 3 stacked on top of each other. But yeah. How many years would it take to play them all? Considering how about half of my Steam library hasn't even played. Some of those games are, 5 hours. Some of them are like 50 hours. It'd take me a very, very long time. I can't give an estimate, but definitely a lot of my lifetime, assuming I had a lifetime's worth of free time. Alright, well, that's all done. I think I'm going to want to start setting up. Hey, good news, I could just... Nah. I've had that block missing for so long. Would I be 40 before I finished? Yes, I will very much be 40 before I finished all the games I plan on playing. I'll move the torches inward. Chances are I'm going to be 40 before a lot of things, though. Assuming the world sticks around another, like, 20-ish years. Hello. How's it going, Mr. Slime? Trespassing on private property. I should put a sign up that says no slimes allowed. Food was brought to me. I totally did not mean to put that portal down. I was supposed to put down cobblestone. Looks like we have a fast way back home now. Yeah, I was not meaning to plop down a portal. And yeah, I know I'll need to do something with those torches. I'll be plopping down glass. And then that way the glass will provide help with the entrance. Portal's a great game. If you played Portal with RT... Wait, what kind of graphics card do you have again? Do you have a, Honestly, you can try it with the 20 series. It's not going to run well. But yeah. I know the 30 series is alright. 40 series is, of course, what they're going for. Fun news. Is fun news that you have a good graphics card? Oh, you did buy a new PC. I see. I see your... Hey, hello. Howdy, Method. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're getting low on cobblestone here. Oh, well. Oh, that one's now empty. I hear you. Straight up nightmare fuel. Y'all saying, creepy and nightmare fuel. Y'all must have a very low resistance. Or I am very, desensitized about, like, horror stuff. Alright, so what I'm currently thinking is I just might leave this as this. We'll put the torches on the top and bottom. Oh, I'm gonna need to do something about the little whatchamacallit in the back as well. You have a 3080. That is indeed very good. Then yeah, that you'll be fine on Portal RTX as long as you might need to adjust some stuff though. I have a 3070. After touching some of the settings, I can get about 70 to 80 FPS on it. And yeah. Yeah, 3070, well, the 3070 Ti and 3080, they're close enough. I know there's a Portal RTX. I've played it. I've played through it like 4 times. But yeah. Let me think. So this is here. Yeah, there's got to be some like front end offices or something. Or this could just be a very boring part because if I'm thinking, I could just cut out all the internal space. Because if this is totally enclosed, I need something more than cobblestone though. I definitely need something other than cobblestone unless I plow a train through the underground. I'm kind of tempted to do that though. Later. What graphics card do you currently have, Ian? Do you have a dedicated graphics card? Do you have a GPU, or is it all you know, some of that Intel integrated graphics? Because I may have already forgotten. Because I know several viewers have some low-end stuff. Alright, so that torch goes there, that torch goes there. No, 3070 Ti. It's close enough to 3080, but hey, hopefully you'll start remembering it sooner. Alright. So if that's there, then I guess I will just start plopping down windows. Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to keep it 2 blocks above. Can I have like a big ol' 3x3? I say big ol', but that's relatively small. Hold on, let's take a look-see. How am I feeling if there are 5 of those? Nope, there are going to be 4, never mind. The laptop I used to use had Intel integrated graphics. It was not fun to use. Then when I got my new computer back in 2015, I upgraded to a 750 Ti. I was a very happy camper at that day. Yeah, that's not gonna work because the stairs are in the way. Okay. Yeah, then a couple years later, I was able to upgrade to a 1080. That was 2017. Then I think it was 2021. It was somewhere around 2020 or 2021 where I was able to get the 3070 when I got the pre-built computer. I think it was 2021, like March 2021, when I got my 3070. And then I've been using it since. Alright, I'm hungry. Food's right in front of me. Nom nom. Honestly, I haven't seen any of the videos directly that's on the channel, but I have seen, I guess, thumbnails. Because I know I scrolled through and whatnot. I just haven't really dug deep. Ah, the slime hit the top. Excuse me, buddy. Ah, that's a problem. Okay. Excuse me. Would you kindly, I'd like to charge you for the mess you've made me cause. Mess being 1 block out of place. Alright, so this side, I think I'll be able to plop down more windows. I still kind of want to lean towards small fries who have no idea what they're doing, not native English speakers, and I don't know. Otherwise, it just doesn't feel like other bots that have been encountered Or for all I know, it could be someone, like, you know, behind the scenes hacked the account and therefore they're just using it to mess with people. Things like, oh, there's some little kids channel. They don't even know I have access to it. It's, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure on the whole story. Maybe one day we'll be able to get definite answers. Because the last upload I saw was like 3 weeks ago. So it is still used as intended to some degree. Who knows though? You know, I think this is fine with all the windows. There's a lot of windows though, but oh well. This is my my declaration against Apple. I have a lot of windows. But oops. That was a terrible joke. That was a terrible joke, but oh well. Let me consume some more nom-noms. Alright, I'll start plopping down torches on the outside. And then that way at least this outer area is gonna start getting lit up. Alright. Do. I already did the 2 front ends. I really wish I had some sort of way to like make giant rolling doors. Because this is fine and all for when I have a train pulled up in here. But it really comes down to, it's just so exposed. Like, I want some way to be able to block off the sides. I just don't currently know of any way to do so. But yeah, I might consider adding kind of like an extended pistons mod. That goes, the one I last used went down, I think 8 blocks. That's not the chest I want. That's not even a chest. Oh, hello. Alright. Hadoink. That's the one I need. This is the one that has cobblestone up. Dump that there. Alright. Do. Otherwise, this is relatively as I intended. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something about the floor though. I do not want a grass floor inside. You know what I could do? I could use stone. How much stone do I need though? Oh, I'm gonna have to dig this all up. Hey, I have shovels though. You know? I might be able to get this, pull this off after all. We still have another hour for today. Okay. I'll start digging up all this grass then I'll figure out what block to use a little later. Let me grab another storage crate though. I'll put the storage crate here. That way I could just toss all the materials and whatnot. Alright. Okay. Time to go diggy as I consume some more nom-noms. In regards to type in IPs on YouTube, I'm pretty certain the reason is because I think it's a link. Because the IP has the period in it. Therefore, it's looking like a link over to tube. Therefore, tube's a big no thank you. Because I'm pretty certain that's always been a as intended sort of thing. Because most areas on the internet, if you type in NIP, it's going to be registered as a hyperlink. OK.2.34. Interesting. I wonder if it's because the ampersand doesn't count as a number or anything. YouTube was like, can't fool me. I don't know. I don't entirely know how YouTube deals with this stuff. I don't work at YouTube. Okay, more num-nums. It might block private IPs if it's based on... if there is something specifically for IPs, then it could, other than being a link, it could just recognize the IP format. At least the IPv4 format. Here, why don't you try typing a IPv6 and see if YouTube says anything about that? Look at all this dirt. All of this is going to need to be some other material. Oh wait, I'm not even done yet. I'm going to need to dig this all up. Oh, Ryan, you should totally post your IPv6. You know, it's for research, and totally not so that, you know, one day you'll see me on your front porch. Okay, now this needs torches as well. Was that another 4 blocks? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Here, there we go. I had it like that. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This place is definitely looking a lot nicer with all the... Oops. Okay, that does go there. This is looking a lot nicer with all the torches I have laying around. This area feels safer. Well, I will give you this. The comment was held for review, but I think that's because it was reported as spam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, move that over. Because I know YouTube usually blocks garbage messages where it's a bunch of random characters. And I'm kind of thinking that was the same thing here. But hey, at least it was available to be shown. Because the other stuff you sent, what you're not seeing on screen was not sent. That was held for review. Hope that's not your number though. Should have done like 8675309. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right? No, one more. All right, there we go. It's a VoIP number. I see. I wonder if some random person watching this in however much time is gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna try calling it anyways. All right, so Yeah, the next game plan is, I guess, figure out how much dirt have I used. Okay, so that's only 6 stacks so far. I'm kind of thinking if there's a way for me to plop down other blocks beneath this, but I think I'll need the actual blocks. Okay, so if this is basically double the distance though, so if this took right around 6 stacks, then therefore I'll need approximately 12 stacks. I think we're gonna need to head home and grab 12 stacks of something. If that's the case, let me just hadoink. Alright. I'll need 12 stacks of here. Since it's already over here, I'll just poop. Womp. I know that was a quote, I just don't know what from. Seems classic though. Alright, and hadoink! Yay, I could toss the egg, toss the other storage crates. I know what I could do, I could plop down the other... Nope, I'm not gonna put down the other portal. I will have to drive the train all the way back here. If I put the portal over here now, I straight up lose out on... I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to get the speeder, unless I get some other locomotive over there. Okay, where is my egg chest? It's from Scream. Interesting. I have not seen Scream. I've not seen a lot of the classic horror movies. Horror thrillers. One horror thriller movie I'm looking forward to seeing? Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I kid you not, I really, really want to know how that's gonna turn out. Because I've seen some of them screenshots, and I think to myself, I wonder what will happen. Okay, hold on, let me consume some more nom-noms. I don't really have a lot of building materials other than wood. But like, wood is not, you do not use wood at the bottom of a, hold on, what if I did cook this up in stone? Oh, I don't have that much. But wood is not used for flooring in a warehouse. You would need some sort of hard material. You know what I could do? I could just plow the train through the underground some more. Now I remember when you said, I'm okay and you're okay. Or you're okay. And the reply was, or that was the reply. Okay, well, anyways, yes, I glimpsed that part before working on something else. Alright. It might be time to fire up the other steam locomotive I have down there. Or if I started digging elsewhere. Yeah, I know it was the end. But yeah, that was before, or shortly before I started this one. A small fry with special needs. I was fairly certain it was some sort of small fry of sorts, for a reason being of it just did not act as a bot, as it was not automatic. Yeah, I don't want to use dirt. I could go with netherrack. I really could go with netherrack. A netherrack floor. Or I could make another brick floor. 24. That'd only give me... Hey, that would give me 12 stacks. Alright, y'all, we're doing it. Okay, so 5. This is only 19. Alright, we're gonna have to wait around for all this netherrack to cook up. But I'm thinking another brick floor will hopefully look decent. If not, at least I'll have a bunch of nether brick. So Method, have you been spending the last, like, 15-20 minutes or however long looking at some of the old videos trying to figure out who exactly the person is? Alright. Alright. I'm not surprised. At least now we have better knowledge. Your theory would seem plausible. I would not be surprised if that was the case. Yeah, there's approximately 4 channels that all have very similar stuff that I've encountered. But yeah, I'm not sure if those are just other people who happen to hop on stream. Because one of them actually showed signs of, I guess I would say logical reasoning in a sense of they were able to respond to things I was saying in regards to they were not happy when I chopped down trees. And like they were very, because this is way back in like, I can't remember how far back in UMP. But yeah, there are various comments and or various not happy with how I was chopping down trees and all that stuff. And then there was another channel they watched, and they said some of the videos were better than mine as well. But yeah, I don't know if there's any correlation between the 4 different channels. I think 2 of them were run by the same person. But yeah, I'm still, it's some sort of like real world mystery that I'm trying to figure out, like where it all started and all this stuff. But yeah, I don't remember much of the person because they haven't been on here in a long while. I think it's still making videos, a lot of uncanny Mr. Incredible videos. But yeah, that was definitely another super small fry. Alright, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, we have to wait for all the nether brick to cook up. Unless there's a way to keep the chunks. I still don't have a way to keep the chunks loaded. I'm gonna look up immersive engineering chunk loader while I got time. Do. Unless y'all have any other way to keep chunks loading. Oh my gosh. Railcraft has chunk loaders that require ender pearls as fuel? No thank you. Ooh, dimensional anchors. Wait, was this ever updated 1. Hold up. It might not be. Hold up. Because if I can keep chunks loaded over here, that would make me happy. Do. Ah, 1.9. Alright. Yeah, in terms of the person, chances are at this point, it really is just how they are then. Can hoppers still be used as chunk loaders? Because that's kind of what I was thinking, but like, huh. Do. I'm gonna look this up because I knew hoppers used to be able